we're still somewhere near Westwood Heath on the border of Coventry, United Kingdom, and I was just saying that we all need to find lots of positive things to do, and one of the things I'm doing is learning how to create a slideshow with music, and I shall hopefully at some stage be able to put some of those up on YouTube. Thank you for those who are watching and the rather nice comments that some of you have made, despite my rambling experiences. So we all need to find these positive things to do. If we can learn something new, do something new, it's going to be a lot easier, because from what I hear, this social isolation, apart from exercise walks once a day, are going to be a longer term thing, 3 to 6 months. So maybe we need to get used to it. I'm just finding lots of things to do, DIY and other projects. So I'm sure that's helping me, because I'm usually we are usually out and about all the time, and being locked in for most of the day is heavy going. So I'm rather pleased that that I've been able to find things to do. But I was saying earlier that copyright can be an issue with music, so I will have to get copyright from music from YouTube, copyright free music. And it's true that some companies will share revenue, but others, certain companies who own the copyright on trance, usually block or take all the money despite you having made the content. I understand sharing, that's not a problem. But anyway, leaving that aside, we come to yet another gate with lots of signs on it. Where are we going? Across there, I think. One goes that way, we're going that way, I think. Now this, I think I did come to this gate the other day, and it's not so muddy as it was then. So you can sort of see the path across here. I don't know if you can. Oh, so I don't know, because the video shuts off after 10 minutes, whether you heard what I was saying about the video. I hope that there's one of two reactions possible, I suppose, probably thousands, but one of two that come to mind. That either you say, isn't this lovely that we can go out virtually into the countryside and see this lovely scenery? Alternatively, I suppose some might say, good for him. But I'm hoping that the latter would be what helps people through this mess that we're in at the moment. And tomorrow is our one day a week when we go shopping. So we can go and do our ordinary shop, and things seem to be getting, shopping-wise, back to normal. Now all the hoarders have thrown away all the extra food that they bought. Unbelievable, isn't it, really? But yeah, so we'll go and do a normal shop tomorrow, and we're done for another week. It seems quite special going out to a shop, but very odd how all the marks on the floor make sure that we are socially distanced all the time, and the tills, you can't stand by a till, you have to walk straight through to the other end, so we're not breathing on the lady or gentleman working the till. They're champions too, aren't they? Going in every day and working away despite what's going on in the country. So beautiful woods here, beautiful woods. Now HS2, you can see that sort of bare line over there, and I don't know if you can see the orange fences, they're only plastic fences. Over there is where HS2 is going through. So they're going to be cutting up trees. I'm quite neutral, I have to be honest, about HS2, but I don't like the idea of them cutting down trees. That's my issue. I presume if they put in mature trees, dozens and dozens, equal to the number they've chopped down and the type, it won't be as bad. So one can hope that that's what they're going to do. Now, I'm walking the plank now across this little stream. But then you can see that anyway, can't you? Yes, I'll show you where the orange so-called fencing, plastic fencing is in a moment or two for the high-speed train 2 that's coming our way. I couldn't believe it the other day. There were people, when I was out, there were people being brought down from the north to work on HS2, and I thought we were all in isolation, and I would not have thought that the HS2, after all these millions of years that they've been mucking about waiting to do it and deciding whether they will or won't do it, just can't imagine that it's an urgency or anything. They can't be key workers. Working on a railway line ain't key workers, Mr. Boris. But there we go. Another little bridge. Über de Brücke. Another little stream. There, how cute. A little place for the animals to drink from this beautiful woods. Albeit that on the edge there I can see beer cans, but then you'd expect that, wouldn't you? This is England, isn't it? Of course, how could you have a walk without throwing beer cans and crisp packets everywhere? It's normal behaviour, isn't it? Answer, no, it's not normal behaviour. If you bring it out, take the darn stuff home again, you blinking idiots. Right, I'm lots better now, got over that. Incidentally, I'm not touching any of these gates. I'm undoing them either with a piece of wood or whatever, but I'm not touching them. Now you can see the barrier over there. All that land over there has been procured. I don't know why so much, but possibly because they're going to plant trees this side. But the train is going to go through here somewhere, over there. And when I came the other day, I could hardly get through here because this was an absolute quagmire, call it what you will. It was a lot of mud and it was very soft. Now, even if I have to go on this side, I don't get muddy. So that's good. Beautiful woods there, look at that. Isn't that nice? This is where somebody, there was a bridge to go into the woods there. I'm not bothering to go in there today because I fear I will never find my way out again. It's quite a big woods. Now, this is not the orange stuff, but this is part of where they've been fenced off for HS2. There it is. And there's all these willow trees here growing along the side, which is interesting. This is a lovely walk. I only saw one little family and one guy. Everybody else is still in lockdown. They've done their exercise maybe. That's nice. Little willow buds. Little stream coming down the side here. You hear the water? I don't want to hear the water, it'll make me want the loo. Right, here we go. Oh, lamb's tails, look at these. Nicely into bud. Spring is underway now, isn't it? Look at these. How nice. Yeah, spring is underway. Lovely time of year. Autumn is pretty, but I don't like it much. Not because it's not pretty, not because the trees don't turn wonderful colours. I don't like autumn because it's the portents of what's to come. It's the portents of a colder period.